Namaste and welcome to Maple Edit for It. Tax filing can seem confusing, especially if you are an international student or a newcomer to Canada. But don't worry, I'll try to simplify it for you. In this video, we will review everything that we need to know about tax filing in Canada, like who needs to file it, what documents are needed, key dates, and some common misconceptions. This video is especially for those who is unfamiliar with tax filing and wants to understand how it works before filing it. So let's get started. So I have divided this video into 7 different chapters so you can understand everything step by step how tax filing works in Canada. I'm not going deep into any of those topics, but yet I'll give you all the information that you need to know. First, let's answer a big question: who needs to file taxes in Canada? Generally, you need to file taxes in Canada if you have earned income from employment, self-employment, or investment while living in Canada. You need to file taxes if you want to claim tax credits or benefits such as GST, HST, Carbon Rebates, or Canada Child Benefits, etc. You need to file taxes if you arrived in Canada anytime during the tax year, even in the December, and established residency in Canada. You need to file taxes if you paid tuition as an international student and want to carry forward or transfer the tax credits. You need to file taxes if you are self-employed or run a business in Canada. Even if you didn't earn any income, filing taxes can be beneficial as it allows you to claim government credits and build a tax history for future benefits. Tax season in Canada follows a strict schedule, and these are some of the key dates that you need to remember. So from February 24, you can start filing your income tax and benefit return online. April 30 is the deadline to file your personal income tax return if you earn income in Canada through employment. It is also the deadline to pay any taxes that you owed to avoid interest and penalties. If April 30 falls on a weekend or a holiday, the deadline moves to the next business day. June 15 is the deadline to file your return if you have self-employment income. However, taxes owed must still be paid by April 30 to avoid interest charges. For example, if you file on June 15 but you do not pay your taxes by April 30, interests will be charged on the unpaid amount from May 1 onwards. So I have given a table here. You can pause the video and look at it. So these are some important dates and what needs to be done by that date. So before filing your tax, make sure you have these documents ready. So let's start with personal information documents. In the personal information documents, you need to have personal identification ready, like social insurance number, full legal name and date of birth, address and contact information. So if you have a spouse and dependent, you have to give their information as well, like your spouse SIN number and income information, your dependent children's name, birth dates and SIN numbers that can be useful for child benefits later on. If you are a newcomer to Canada and filing the tax for the first time, you need to provide date of entry to Canada, and you also need to disclose your real income before moving to Canada for the benefit eligibility. So in the tax year, if you have earned any income in other countries before you move to Canada, you need to disclose that as well. Let's move to the income related documents that we need to submit, or T-slips. Your income is reported using T-slips issued by your employer, banks and other sources. If you have employment income, you must have T4, that is a statement of employment income that you can get it from your employer. T4A, if you are getting scholarship or bursaries from your university or colleges. If you have self-employment income, you need to provide business income and expense records, invoices, receipts and bank statements, and T4A, which is commission or self-employment record form. Moving forward, investment and interest income. If you have invested money in mutual funds or ETFs, or you are saving money in your bank account, you need to have T5, that is interest, dividend and investment income slip that will be provided by your bank. Moving to next, government benefits and support payments. You need to have T4E if you have claimed employment insurance benefits, RC62 if you have claimed universal child care benefit. Next, foreign income. If it is applicable to you, you need to disclose any income you are earning from outside Canada while living in Canada. Another documents we need to collect is deduction and credit documents. If you qualify for deduction and tax credits, you need to prove to claim them. So let's see what we need to have to claim deductions or tax credits. Employment and work related deductions. If you are spending money in your employment and you're claiming that back. Home office expenses. If you are working from home remotely. Union dues and professional fees. That also comes under the T4 slips or receipts. Self-employed and business deductions is for those who are self-employed or own a business and want to deduct these amounts from their income. Education related credits. T2202 form for tuition and education amount certificate for students. Also, you can deduct your medical and disability expenses, that includes medical bills. Charitable and political donations. If you have made any donations, you can deduct it from your income. Childcare and dependent expenses. You need to provide childcare receipts like daycare, babysitter or summer camp receipts. So in summary, these are essential tax document checklist. You can pause the video and see what documents that you need for different categories. So now let's understand where and how to get your tax slips. If you have a job and you have earned income in the tax year, you'll get your T4 from your employer. They can give you a T4 printout or you can download it from the website where you get your pay stubs. For investment and saving interest incomes, you can get it from your bank or the institution where you have your investment or savings. Your employer and banks must send all the T-slips to you by February 28th of each year. For your tuition slip, that is T2202, and your scholarship and bursary slip T4A, you can download it from your student portal of your university or college website. So you can just log in your student portal and download it from there. If you have CRA My account, you can get all these T-slips in your online CRA My accounts, and if you want to download them, you can download it from there as well. I'm not going deep into all the tax slips that is out there, but I'm providing a basic checklist or a table here. You can just pause the video and see this checklist and check whether you need to collect the documents according to the category you fall into and have those ready. So generally there are two ways to file your tax in Canada. One is from paper filing, that is by mail, and other is online filing. But I'm breaking this down into 4 different ways. Number 1 is paper filing, which is a traditional method of tax filing, and you send out your tax form by mail to CRA tax centers. Since it is a traditional method and you have to do it manually, it is very time consuming. So right now everybody does it online, so it's not really helpful to us. And the processing time of this method of tax filing is 8 to 10 weeks if there is not any error. So the second method of tax filing is online tax filing by yourself using NetFile. So this method is very fast and easy and best for individuals, newcomers, students, self-employed or employees. So what we do in here is we can use certified tax softwares that connects directly to CRA. So the steps involved in this is to choose a certified tax softwares. There are lots of tax softwares available. The free options are Wealth Simple Tax, TurboTax, Studio Tax, and the paid options are TurboTax, you file H&R blocks online, and there are many more. I'll provide a link below. You can just click it over there and see which softwares are available to file your tax online using NetFile. So you go in one of those tax software, make an account, and you enter your personal information like SIN number, name, address, marital status, and province of residence. Import your tax slips from your CRA account if you have online CRA account, or you can type it manually if you have T-slips with you. After you've done all of this, review and submit to CRA via NetFile. So this is just basic steps on how to file your tax by yourself using NetFile. I'll make a separate video on how to file tax by yourself step by step. For that, you need to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post that video on our YouTube channel. So the third way to file your tax is go with a professional. There are lots of tax accountants or lots of tax filing service providers out there. This is best for the people with complex tax situations, just like self-employed, rental income, business owners. You can get professional tax services from H&R Block, Liberty Tax, and many other local accountants. You can just walk into their office or do it even virtual through online. All you have to do is give all your information and an authorization to file tax on your behalf. Remember, they will charge you an amount for filing a tax on your behalf. So if you have a simple return, they will charge you around 50 to 100 Canadian dollars. If you have self-employed or rental incomes, they might charge you $150 to $400. And if you are doing business tax file, they may charge you more than $500. The last but not the least way to file your tax is through free tax clinics. This is ideal for the people who have low income and have very simple tax filing. If you are an international student or a newcomer and don't have much income and your tax filing is very simple, I recommend you to go through a free tax clinic to file your tax. The Community Volunteer Income Tax Program (CVITP) offers free tax help for newcomers, students, seniors, and low-income individuals. To find a free tax clinic near you, you can click the link provided in the description box below. And remember, most of the universities also have free tax clinic available, and you can go there and file your taxes. CRA or Canada Revenue Agency also provides a free phone tax filing if you have filed a taxes in the past years. You'll get an invitation in your online MyCRA account, and eligible individuals can file their taxes by phone if they have simple returns. So while filing your tax, you can provide your bank details as well so that you'll get your money deposited directly in your account if you are eligible to get a refund. You'll get your direct deposit in 2 weeks if you file it online. If you are not providing your bank details, you'll get a check in your mail within 6 to 8 weeks, and you can scan and deposit that check. And if you owe taxes to CRA, you have to pay it by April 30. You just have to log into your CRA My account, and you can pay it through your credit or debit cards or Interact e-transfer. Remember, you have to keep all your tax documents and receipts for at least 6 years in case CRA audits. So this table right here represents a summary of where and how to file taxes in Canada. You can pause the video and see if you want to. If you are eligible, you can make deductions from your income and claim benefits that will help you save money. So the deductions that you can make from your income is employment related deductions, like if you are paying union dues or professional membership fees, for example accounting, engineering or law, you can deduct them. So this deduction is usually comes under your T4 slip, or you might have a separate receipts for you. Another deduction is employment expenses. If your employer requires you to pay for your work expenses like home office, vehicle, phone, etc., you may deduct them. Another deduction you can make is moving expenses. You can claim moving cost if you moved at least 40 km closer to your new job, business or school. You can also claim education related credits. That includes tuition credits, which is T2202 form. If you paid tuition to a Canadian university, college or a trade school, you can claim this non-refundable credit. So the amount that you will get is 15% of your eligible tuition fees in terms of tax credit. You won't get the money back to you, you'll get a tax credit that you can use it later if you owe taxes to CRA. So students or their parents can claim this. If you are getting scholarships or bursaries at your universities or college, remember those are tax free and you don't have to pay taxes on them. Another benefit you can get is family and dependent benefit. That includes Canada Child Benefit, which is a monthly tax-free payment for parents with children under 18, and it automatically applied when you file taxes. Another deduction you can do is child care expense deduction. You can claim daycare, nannies, after-school care, and summer camps for children under 18. Remember, you must have receipts to deduct it from your income. There are more tax credits and deductions that you can do. That includes disability tax credit, Canada caregiver credit, first time home buyers tax credit, home accessibility expenses, provincial rent and property tax credit, medical expense deduction, travel medical expenses, private health insurance premiums, disability support deduction, charitable donation tax credit, political contribution credit. Another benefit you can get is Canada Carbon Rebate, formerly known as Climate Action Incentive Payment. This is a quarterly tax-free payment for residents of provinces with a federal carbon tax like Ontario, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. This also automatically applies when you file your taxes. Another credit you don't want to miss out is GST HST credit. This is also a quarterly tax-free payment to help with sales tax cost. This also automatically applied when you file your tax for the first time. There are many tax credit and deduction benefits. I presented in a table right here. You can pause the video and see. Remember, even if you don't owe taxes, claiming these benefits can put money back into your pocket. Scammers often impersonate the Canada Revenue Agency to steal your personal information and your money. These can happen through phone, email, text, or mails. Here's how to identify scams and protect yourself. One of the common CRA scams is from phone calls. Scammers call you from a fake CRA number pretending to be a CRA agent, and they threaten you arrest, deportation, or lawsuit if you don't pay them immediately. They also demand money from gift cards, Bitcoin, prepaid credit cards, or e-transfer. So remember, CRA will never threaten you or demand immediate payment over the phone. You can just hang up the call and you can call CRA directly on this number that's on the screen. You can just call them directly and verify. Another scam is email and phishing scams. So you receive an email claiming that you have a tax refund or you owe money to CRA, and the email asks you to click a link to verify your SIN, banking info, or credit card details. The link leads to a fake CRA website that steals your information. So how to stay safe on this is that CRA never emails you with links for personal info or payments. So don't click that suspicious link. Verify by logging into your My CRA account directly. They also scam you with text messaging, where you receive a text saying CRA has sent you a refund or you owe money to CRA. The message asks you to click a link to deposit or pay the money. Clicking on the link may install a malware or steal your banking info. Remember, CRA never sends text for refunds, payments, or personal information. Just don't click the link, just delete the message. You might also get fake mail letters. So you get a letter demanding unpaid taxes or threatening legal action against you. The letter may also have fake CRA logos on it, but the incorrect contact detail. It may instruct you to call a fake number to resolve your account. If you ever get these kind of letters, verify CRA mail by logging into your My CRA account. And the CRA never asks for payment by gift card or cryptocurrency. Scammers always target newcomers, so you have to be always very careful and verify all the details that you get from a phone call, email, or mail directly through CRA. So that's it. Now you clearly understand how to file taxes in Canada as an international student or a newcomer. If you found this video very helpful, please don't forget to give a like, share this video with your friends or families, and subscribe to Maple848 for more simple guides like this. So stay tuned for upcoming videos on how to file taxes step by step. See you until next time. Namaste and goodbye.